So these are the few elements which people need to take care of the risk management part.
Okay.
So doing a recap, a good, well-structured estate plan,
estate planning,
worrying about their healthcare plans. I wouldn't say worrying, but awareness about their healthcare.
Give me the A, B, C, D of the risk management.
Okay. So state plan, definitely. Definitely a state plan, a well-structured state plan. Awareness of their healthcare plans, unforeseeable events, they should be prepared for that. And lastly, inflation. They should have enough, a roadmap that the inflation will not eat their savings.
Okay.
So this takes care of the risk management part.
How are you going to do that?
Okay. That comes in, yes, that comes in the investment plan. So we had initially when we talked about it, there were three things we talked about. One was risk management, was an investment plan, and the third is a debt management. Now coming to the second point, which is an investment plan.
Yes.
So people look at, the first thing is I want to make a point across is people look at money in a different way. Let's say if you have a $250,000 from your salary. And then you have another $250,000 from your, let's say, winning, some lottery winning or something happened. So now you have $500,000. But if you look, when it comes to spending, you will invest the $250,000 which you earned as a compensation earned, you will invest it very conservatively. And the $250,000 which you have won in a lottery or in some sense, which you did not work hard for it, what you will do is you will invest it more aggressively. You will buy things which you really don't need because you thought that money was not there. I got it, so let's spend it. But at the end of the day, money is money. If money does not differentiate that it was hard-earned or it was a lottery winning or how did I get it. So at the bottom line is money. So all the money should be equally looked at and should be geared towards your goals. So that's the first thing. So let's talk about the investment plan. In any investment plan, there should be three phases. One is an accumulation, one is a preservation, and one is a transfer. So when you talk about accumulation, see, as you know, you go all over the United States, you see people, there's a process here, you go to your school, you study hard, you work, and then you get a decent job, professional job, and after being in your job 5-6 years, you end up in a decent pay scale, around $200,000+ more earning easily here, in the Bay Area especially. So you're income rich. Your goal should be to convert that income into asset rich. See, income rich can go away anytime. There are layoffs, the industry is not working out. So people need to get out of that mindset that, I need to convert this income into assets. So the sooner, the faster they do it, the better. So your goal should be that you should be, how can I maintain my same lifestyle if something goes wrong? And how should I increase my assets? As far as the investment plan is concerned, they should, stocks, bonds, definitely everybody has those or there's access to them. But they should be looking more to alternative investments. They should be looking to more structured products, managed futures, even real estate also. So all the asset classes should be looked into when they are creating their portfolios or they're creating an investment plan. See, in a typical, how we do it, and I will share this with you, the inside news is, our philosophy in the office right here is, what we do is we have a core portfolio. So we have a core holding, and on top of that, then we have a satellite portfolio. What does a satellite portfolio mean? Satellite portfolio means that we look ahead of the next year to 2 years, looking at what's going to happen is. So let's say, as we all know, the inflation is going to go up, as you have been seeing for the last 2 months or so, the gold has been going up, the oil has been going up. So these are all the inflation factors. So we satellite our portfolio, tweaking towards them for the next 2 years or so. And on top of that, what we do is we have an alpha portfolio. Alpha portfolio pushes for the absolute return. These some of the things which might not be clear to most of your viewers, but this
absolute return, how are you going to do that?
Okay, the alpha, as I said, in a portfolio, what it does, it goes after, on the riskier side, to 5 to 10%, and goes after the riskier investments to get absolute returns on your portfolio. How it does it and what products we use, it depends upon, again, the client to client. It's not a broad thing that I can tell you exact one thing. What's going to happen is people are going to go and buy that and they say, oh, it didn't work. So you have to have layers, as I said, core, satellite, and then alpha portfolio on top of that. See, what I personally believe, it's the people. People makes a difference. And so if you are dealing with the right people, your advisors are the right, they have the resources to bring to the table, those people will create a process, and that process will create performance.
आजकल एक बहुत ही पॉपुलर चीज़ चल रही है शरिया कंप्लाइंस.
Right.
अभी एक कंपनी ने ऐलान किया थी, वी आर द फर्स्ट कंपनी who's dealing in Dow Jones investment,
Right.
ETF funds.
Right.
What is that? Do you have any?
Basically, हमारे पास हर तरह के client हैं. We have all different clients based upon their what they're looking to do. So we have clients who are 100%, they want to be Sharia compliance portfolios. So they do not want to deal with any of those companies or any of those mutual funds or ETFs or even companies on an individual basis.
Those doing haram?
Yes, haram, porn, alcohol, those kind of things, and plus the debt ratio, it doesn't need to be that much. There's a ratio behind it. So we have portfolios, we have clients in our portfolios who are 100% Sharia compliance, and there are vehicles which we use, different vehicles out there which we use.
What is the guarantee?
What's the guarantee? They have these guarantees, like the portfolio which we create. If we use individual stocks, we do the research, of course.
How do you use the research?
We do the research, what is the criteria we're looking for. If you're using ETFs or mutual funds to their likings, then what we do is obviously we depend upon the research and the rightness of that fund or that ETFs. But on our own research, yes, we go through our research, and based on our research, we do that. So we have clients who are 100% Islamic Sharia. Then we have clients who are not, who are in the middle of the road. Typically, we have mostly clients who are in the middle of the road. So this is where we stand. So thank you very much.
Safeerepakistan.
नाज़रीन, तो अब वक्त है आपके मशहूर सेगमेंट लोकल ग्लोबल. नाज़रीन, सेंट लुइस मिज़ूरी एक मशहूर जगह है. वहाँ पे कई पाकिस्तानी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने जन्म लिया, और ज़्यादातर उन पाकिस्तानियों की ज़्यादातर वो पाकिस्तानी आबाद हैं जो शोबे तिब से मुंसलिक हैं, मेडिकल से मुंसलिक हैं, हॉस्पिटल से, MRI सेंटर्स, क्लिनिक, लैब्स. इसके अलावा छोटे मोटे कारोबार भी वहाँ पाकिस्तानी कर रहे हैं. नाज़रीन, सेंट लुइस मिज़ूरी में जनाब डॉक्टर असफर मलिक साहब ने पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन CEO फोरम के एजाज़ में एक तकरीब मुनक़्क़द की थी, जिसमें उनका मकसद था कि वहाँ पे मिड वेस्ट का पूरे चैप्टर कायम किया जाए.
Mr. Wakar thought that we'll establish the center for a chapter in Midwest, and it will be based out of St. Louis, which I thought was a great thing for St. Louis. And St. Louis does participate and does a lot of things in various things. Now next year we have a president over here, we have a DAW president from St. Louis and Apna president from St. Louis, and we have so many other personalities which are active, and I think we need to keep on going in the direction where we can bring St. Louis on the surface for America at least. I think the CEO organization brings us more in limelight because a lot of us do businesses. Somebody was saying over here, Dr. Kalbani, you're saying we are just mazdoor, workers, we are not CEOs. I said, no. Either CEOs work for you or you are CEO of your own practice. A lot of us are. I mean, you are running your practice. So it's a small business, remember. I mean, if you read a small Business Fortune magazine, people who are running like a $200,000 business and they think, and they are CEO, CFO, and they are running the whole thing themselves. This is how people start. So do not undermine yourself by saying you are not. You have some capabilities and abilities, I would say. It's a process of learning. And I think we did a new organization, we'll start it, we'll work on towards maybe even educating. My goal would be if we can educate more business to our people who are working day to day. Those of us who are employed are one thing, but those who are running whatever small business they are, they need to be educated through the process as well. And hopefully next year, I was encouraging him to bring maybe in the next year's some meeting and with the annual DAW meeting. We have a DAW spring something. We can have one day before that do the CEO Business Coalition meeting, or